Welcome back to Upper Michigan Today, everybody. We're talking about this book right here. It's a brand new one, Protectors of the Skies. So we're joined by the author and the illustrator herself, Ashton Parent. Thanks a lot for joining us and for playing a little Pictionary with us right there.
Yes.
What a pretty cover that is, too.
Thank you very much. I love it. It's so beautiful.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and what led to the creation of a book.
So actually what started it all was my niece, who's being born almost 2 years now. Oh my goodness gracious, getting old. But she was going to be born into a family, and she has 2 older brothers who unfortunately have a lot of mental health issues. The oldest one has some high-functioning autism, and the second one is starting to show some early signs of bipolar depression. So I really wanted something that could relate to her when she was young as well as when she got old. And so that's why I kind of went with constellations. That way, no matter how old or where she is in the world, she could relate to it and think about it. So, yeah.
And I love that, what it says on the back, within their beauty, see yourself.
I know. I'm very proud of that. Yes, I think that's extremely important, for sure. It's just like finding the beauty in yourself, and if the stars help you do that and like see your worth, then yeah.
Look up at the constellations and it makes you feel a certain way.
Yes, exactly, yeah.
Well, I think it's just a wonderful gift to give to your nieces and nephew and that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's a gift that keeps giving, not only that it's in book form, but also the stories that you tell with each constellation as you go through this, that they can take that gift of knowledge, look up at the sky and remind themselves that there have been stars up here in these constellations for millions and millions, billions of years.
Absolutely.
And maybe it helps relieve some of those stresses that could potentially happen in the future.
That's the whole point of Protectors of the Sky, is that there's all of these animal constellations in our stars that are, in a way, protecting us or looking over us or, anything of the sort, just watching us.
And you have a background as an artist. How about writing? Is this something that you've always done, or did it kind of just...
Not really.
Yeah, how did that happen?
Ironically, I was one of the kids who hated reading until like middle school. So believe it or not, I hated reading, and yet here I am with my own book. So yes, but I loved English. I loved writing research papers and just looking into different topics and stuff. And so I just kind of took my love of English and then my love of art, and I just made it into a book. I thought, well, why not make it into a book? That'd be so cool.
I mean, it is super cool. That's something I've always wanted to do for my 2 nieces, is write them a book, but I think about all of the work that goes into it, and we're just so busy. So what kind of work did go into it?
Oh, a ton of work. Okay, so, well, I guess let's start with the writing. So the writing, all of the constellations are based off of the actual constellations in the stars, obviously, but some of the constellations have actual stories where some of the constellations don't. So what I did is, instead, for the animal that represents the constellation, is I looked into that animal, and I looked into what makes them unique, what makes them different from other animals, or, what makes them just so cool, and I use that instead as to kind of make like a story for them. So there was a lot of that, and then for the illustrations, it was a lot of sitting behind a computer, lots of doodling and drawing and all kinds of stuff, and even on the bottom, I have like a silhouette of the night sky, or not the night sky, of the forest, and each page has like a little hidden thing. Like for this crow, it has like a flock of crows, or for this giraffe, it has like a mama and a baby moose. So like every page has a little hidden thing in the tree line, just to kind of make it even a little more cute.
I really enjoy that you made that silhouette consistent throughout the bottom of the pages, so it seems like you can just travel through the night sky in one setting. And
it's super cool.
And you can get so much. I mean, you can read it for the stories first time, and then you could go through it with a kid and find the hidden pictures and everything. So it's a book that just keeps on, like expanding, which I really love.
And I do love at the end where you remove the lines of the constellations, and you have to try to find them with, let's say, the naked eye.
I see.
I'm a mom.
You're so smart. I'm a mom. Yes, that is exactly the purpose. So then when you get to the end, after you read about all these wonderful constellations, it's, okay, which ones can you find? Which ones do you see? You know, can you find them?
I can pick out a few.
Yeah, can you?
There's a few I can see.
I trust you. I trust you.
And then you take that knowledge out to the night sky with your kids. You go stargazing.
Oh, for
and
sure.
then have them tell you, you know, what they see and the story that went along with it. It's very cool. Very cool.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well, we have to take another break, but when we come back, we're going to continue this conversation.
Of course. All right.